The story follows a young German man named Chris, played by Daniel Bruhl, who is a backpacker traveling in search of adventure. Chris finds himself in trouble when he loses his passport during his stay in Africa. With no proper identification and a sense of urgency to return to a safer place, he makes a desperate decision. In a bid to leave Africa quickly, he hides on board a cargo ship that is headed to Europe. At first, Chris feels hope as he looks forward to a new beginning on board the ship. However, the ship soon reveals a harsh reality that brings danger and mystery. The vessel is not just a means of travel, it is filled with secrets. As Chris settles in, he learns that the crew is a tight, suspicious group led by a man known as Captain Brooks, played by Peter Mullen. Captain Brooks is a rough and secretive leader who has a cold and untrusting demeanor. His strict commands create an air of tension among the crew members. Throughout the journey, strange events begin to occur. Crew members disappear one after the other, and Chris starts to feel that something is very wrong. The atmosphere on the ship becomes filled with fear and uncertainty. Despite his efforts to remain unnoticed, Chris realizes that the ship holds dark secrets that put everyone in danger. His experience becomes a fight for survival as he tries to understand the truth behind the missing crew members and the grim nature of life on the vessel. The movie uses the confined space of the cargo ship to create a feeling of isolation and claustrophobia. The ship's narrow corridors and dimly lit rooms contribute to a growing sense of dread. With every passing moment, the viewer feels the heavy tension that builds in the confined space. The way the ship is filmed makes the audience feel as if they are trapped along with Chris. This setting is crucial to the movie as it helps to establish the feeling of being hunted by unseen dangers. As the plot unfolds, it becomes clear that the dangers on the ship are not simply from natural causes or the isolation of the ocean. There are hidden motives and sinister plans at work. The film hints that the ship may be used for illegal activities that do not show on any official records. Chris, who is out of his depth, slowly starts to uncover clues about a grim operation that takes place behind closed doors. The more he learns, the more he realizes that his chance of survival is linked to understanding these covert operations. Chris's character is shown as resourceful and brave despite his lack of experience in such dangerous circumstances. He is determined to find out the truth and to expose the dark secrets of the ship. In his journey, Chris displays qualities of quick thinking and perseverance. Every clue he uncovers, every secret whispered in the dim light, adds to the mystery that he must solve. His struggle is not only about saving his own life, but also about breaking free from a system that is built on silence and hidden crimes. While Chris is at the heart of the story, the film also offers a glimpse into the lives of the crew members. The crew is portrayed as a group of individuals who have seen too much and know too little about the true nature of their mission. They obey orders without question for fear of retribution from the stern Captain Brooks. Each disappearance on board the ship adds to the growing list of mysteries that weigh on everyone. This builds an atmosphere of anxiety that is almost palpable, as the crew hides behind closed doors and dark corners. A central theme in Cargo is the idea of trust and betrayal. On a ship where everyone has their own secrets, it becomes hard to know who can be trusted. The behavior of the crew, as well as the silence of the captain, suggests that betrayal is always a risk. The film makes it clear that in such an environment, survival often means keeping one's eyes open and being ready to act on a moment's notice. This challenge keeps the audience guessing who may have hidden motives or dark pasts. The director, Clive Gordon, uses tight framing and a dark, gloomy palette to set the tone of the movie. The camera often stays close to the characters, capturing the look of fear and determination on their faces. The use of music further heightens the tension. There is a constant sense of looming danger as Chris and the other characters try to make sense of the strange events happening around them. Even when there is a brief moment of calm, the audience can sense that danger is never far away. Ultimately, the movie Cargo is a study in suspense and fear. It examines how a person reacts when forced into a situation where every decision could lead to a fatal outcome. The fear of the unknown, mixed with the drive to survive, forms the core of the story. As Chris delves deeper into the mystery of the cargo ship, he finds himself caught in a web of deceit and hidden truths. His journey is a difficult one, marked by moments of terror and suspense that never allow the viewer a moment to breathe easy. In conclusion, Cargo is a dark and tense thriller that takes place on a mysterious cargo ship. The film follows Chris, a young backpacker who finds himself trapped in a world of secrets, betrayal, and hidden dangers. As he fights to survive, he slowly uncovers disturbing truths about the ship and its crew. Every moment is filled with fear, uncertainty, and the heavy weight of unseen threats. This movie shows that danger often lurks in the shadows of the past and leaves you breathless.